Thank you to everyone who volunteered for some team games. I'm sure they'll be great fun as well, and you've done me a favour as well, because the league schedule needs a lot of players to get the pairings done. So there were some missing players from teams which he helped. Okay, Ellen-Hellen, let's play this Caro-Kann, which she seems just totally, uncomfortable with last time. This E takes F6 variation. So I wonder if there's going to be a weird mixture of G3 and something else. Aha! Maybe I can try castling queenside, knight d7, and no, I think I need to actually play bishop f5 castle on the king side. So I think I've got an interesting position. Ah, this G3 comes in again. Okay. I don't know, bishop G6 comes to mind, but then maybe F4. So he's trying to block in this bishop by encouraging me to play F5. If I try and keep the bishop alive with bishop H3, there's bishop G4 maybe. If I move it to E6 on the other hand, maybe there's C4 with a potential with D5 later. But that doesn't seem so bad, actually. Bishop E6, or even maybe bishop G6, because this is weakening the dark squares a bit. So I think actually I might even play just bishop G6. That won't play F4. Right. Okay, taking. That's different. Because here I think G5, G6, and King G7 just to get the H file going. I think I've played this before and over the board once. It was an interesting attack. But it depends if where's White's counterplay. So it's not in the centre, I hope. So maybe I can continue on this. This bishop's going to go on this diagonal. It's going to be a bit tricky for me to pull this off, but it'd be interesting if I could. Some H-file pressure. Maybe knight E5 here to attack C4. Okay. You can simply double up rooks now. Or is knight G4 worth considering? H3 knight takes F2, followed by bishop G3. Mind you, then there's nothing after that. Got to be careful. Maybe G4 first. Okay, I could just double up rooks anyway, as though I'm going to play rook takes H3. Or maybe knight F3 in some lines, and then rook H3. So it looks interesting. I really think she doesn't really know how to play this opening as white in the EF6 line. From this in the previous game. So this, I think, potentially she's weakening the diagonal. On the other hand, if I play G5, my light squares are going to be fried. But on the other hand, H3, so maybe G5 is justified. Bishop E5 and Bishop D4. I mean, G3 is also a concern. So I think I might go for G5. Yeah, well, weakening my light squares. If Bishop, then okay, the dark squares. So now, just doubling up rooks. As long as I play rook takes H3. Maybe even B5 takes and then C4, just trying to get this diagonal. Okay, time to sacrifice the exchange to increase the position. It's the only way, I think, to increase the position sometimes is to do the exchange sack. It's beyond some calculation, but just intuitively the king is weaker. So here there is the threat of just gobbling me up, of course. Do I want to play something like G4? It's too slow. Okay, rook move is too slow. Rook G3, probably too slow. Things look a bit too slow. And that's G4 and knight F3. G4, Queen F5. Queen D7 to G4. So Rook H1. I don't know. Rook takes g3 and queen g4. That looks interesting. Queen d7. Queen f5. Maybe rook takes g3, followed by knight f3, discover check, followed by queen takes f5. Unless there's king g4, but then there's knight h2. So I think I'll go for this, queen d7. So queen f5, maybe rook g3, I'm hoping. I can disconnect the rook from the queen. So rook g3, king takes, knight f3, discover check, king to g4, knight h2. I've got a problem here. This doesn't disconnect the king, does it? Because king h5, for example, I'm in trouble. Ouch. Knight h2 or king h3. So I think I've messed this up. Oh dear. Okay, I'll grab this bishop anyway. So I'm 2 exchanges down. Ouch. But maybe if I can get knight takes c4, she's going to stop that. Knight to d4 maybe? Okay, a minute down as well and 2 exchanges. Not particularly good. On the other hand, I've got 2 pawns for the 2 exchanges down. And it's an entertaining game. After knight d4, maybe king g6 and f5. Okay, not really how I planned it. But if I can get in king g6 and f5, maybe these pawns are going to start working on the king's side. Potentially 3 passed pawns over here. This is blockaded, so it's an interesting position, I hope. Just want to catch up on the clock as well, really. I'm getting the f5 in. And f4 as well. So f3 is hopefully coming dangerous. Maybe g3 next. Unless I'm going to get mated with rook g8. And rook g8, maybe the king moves, and I don't mind the sack on. So g2 here. This is starting to look really dangerous, those pawns. Like bishop f4 and f2. That looks really good. The 2 passed pawns look really, really dangerous. Oh, God. I've really caught this one up. Oh dear. Sorry about that, guys. I'm getting carried away. Didn't need to do that. It was just king. Oh dear, king f5. Oh God, king f5 would have been good. Bit tragic. Oh well, comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.